Huh.
where you pretty much able, like, you know how like Fit Girl, if you're aware of like the the old torrents and thing, but like its method is as opposed to like how they crack games and you just download
Yeah.
shit. This thing called hypervisor where it bypass all the brand new de novo methods. So it's just like they just gonna like it's just I just feel like it's the most, I mean, not most. I just think it's the natural order of the world. The more they start cracking down on control, or we just start to tweak out and find a way.
They can have more control, yeah, because you don't own the copy. Let's be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Control. They own it. You don't. That's a problem.
Yeah, we only own the license to play the game whenever we buy something digitally.
A new COVID happens, and then they take it down. That's it.
Well, the Hansa virus shit. I'm like, bro.
I'm speaking hypotheticals. I mean, it's just about the control.
Yeah, facts.
Whoever owns it, they can do whatever the fuck they want. If it's during COVID, they can take it away. Now, what are you gonna do? Nobody can do anything. But the way they should do it is when the PS6 comes out, it should be a disk drive and it plays 100% backwards compatibility. Every single PlayStation back. That's how you get your fans back. So you can play PS1.
You're right.
2,
You're right.
3,
But
4, 5, and 6. Get out of here. So
it depends on how they execute that. And the reason why I say that is because
right now retro games are in. You do all backwards compatibility all the way down back to the PS1, bro.
The reason why I'm saying that is because look at the Steam machine.
Yeah, it's gonna have some competition. I know.
That's exactly what I mean. Like, it's just like if the Steam platform didn't like exist, then I would understand and agree with that argument. But there are some people that are just legitimately like niggas like from the company Steam that's like, nah, nigga, bro, we just trying to make a good business, bro. Like, why are you exporting people?
Steam machine wouldn't have licensing over the retro games. Some of them, at least.
I mean, what about not G2G? Wait. What's the? No. Not a lot of people even aware of that, so I can't even make that as an argument. I'm a circle back on that.
Okay. They definitely would make more money, though. They would definitely.
Shit, look at Xbox. Low key. That's why low key Xbox is working behind the scenes with Steam.
Yeah, I heard about that.
They doing it secretly. That's why they not really trying to push out the Xbox consoles for it.
Yeah,
PlayStation on the bullshit. Xbox already gave up. Nintendo is already in their own world. So like Steam is just like, hey, we're just like the fucking, the fucking, well, I forgot the saying, but like the ace in the card or some shit like that.
Ace in the hole?
Yeah, ace in the hole, yeah. Nigga. There's a
definitely.
Speaking of Xbox,
I don't see you.
They are going through a rebranding right now.
That's
and they're rolling back on their initial like promises to like go more into AI, which is good, and they're also like.
I argue we need less of that, especially in games. But go ahead, sorry.
Yes, yeah, you're good. That they're also looking into like going back to console exclusives.
That would have made it Halo. That's the one.
And yep.
That's why I bought an Xbox.
Yeah. I had an Xbox for that as well.
I heard something too about them wanting to add more like backwards compatibility, like hopefully maybe a full like. I know, Ankle, you mentioned like how was it you or is it
Colin?
Just mention it. Just mention it.
Yeah, I think it was either you or Colin that mentioned like
yes,
how like having the PS6 bring backwards compatibility from like all the way from the PlayStation 1 for the PlayStation for like the PlayStation 6.
Right.
You
And I
can join
think
as
that's
well.
what Xbox is trying to do with with the new upcoming Xbox, which I hope that's true because I'd love to have like
It's a smart business, though. That's what.
Yeah.
Because you'll get more money that way. It's what everybody wants. And well, mostly because if you look at it like this, retro games are in. People are buying retro games. There's stores all over the place. New ones. The new one in the Smith Haven Mall. It's just retro video game store. It's in. So if you do backwards compatibility, bro, everybody makes more money.
Yeah.
Colin, did you hear me?
Yeah, you said you sent me
No,
that.
everybody do not make no money. I mean, more money. Nah,
They
that's
will.
the other thing. They make
The retro game.
they,
The
no,
retro
they see
stores
it.
will make more
They
money.
see it. They see it as like, if we can't charge you for you to buy a completely new, I mean, not a new game, but like for you to rebuy your retro games, that's not money in their pockets. That's why they're doing that. Like, I see what you're saying, but like, nah, there's a reason why preventing us from getting physical media for us to rebuy everything. Look
Yeah,
at The Last of Us, my nigga. How
yeah.
many like, come on, bro. Come on.
They get The
that's
Last of Us, The
that's
Last of Us remastered, and the remake, and then they did
they did the
this
same
too,
thing
where
with
it's
Grand
like,
Theft Auto too. GTA
I
came
mean-
out.
I mean,
GTA 5 came out on
Yeah.
PlayStation 3. I need to remind everybody.
yeah, yeah.
Skyrim,
Shit
and then
ridiculous, gang.
Resident Evil 4.
Yeah, the amount of times I've repurchased RE4 is kind of wild.
Yeah.
It's kind of wild that you actually did it.
Because I love the game so much because they're like, I got the base game, right, on GameCube. There was a GameCube exclusive back then, and then they ported it to PS2 with additional features, and then they ported it to the Wii with even more features, and I got that version. And then they ported
Yeah.
it again to PS3/Xbox 360 with even more features, and then they ported it again to PC, and then they did it again to PS4 and Xbox One, and then they did it again with the remake. So there's like, and then there was a fucking handheld version,
VR. There's a VR. There's now a VR Resident Evil 4.
and the VR. Those like the so it's like, if it ain't broke, that's their mindset.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Funny, I have a
Shit.
funny story in regards to like the Resident Evil 4 for the Wii. That was actually my first. That was the first time I experienced that game, and it blew me away. It was like one of the first horror games I've played, and my first Resident Evil. But I was like, I don't know how old I was, maybe 10 or 12 when I first played RE4, and I played it so much. I played it so much to the point where I think I pulled a muscle in my arm
God damn.
because I shook the Wii remote to shake off or like do the quick time events in that game, like so